kind of just kept to himself. Sometimes it was kind of strange. Like, I don't know, he didn't seem super crazy or anything.
One day after a fire prompted a lockdown in a quiet residential neighborhood, questions remain over this man who police say died in the blaze that he set. This is what 163 Freeze Road looked like as the sun rose in the town of Tonawanda yesterday morning, and that is what was left after the fire. Neighbors described Joe Hollywood as a unique individual, and now they want to know more about this 60-year-old man. News 4's Anthony Kanji is live at the scene with new information this hour. Anthony.
Yeah, Teresa, we are here back at the Freeze Road home, and crews are here actually just behind me starting the demolition of this house here of Joe Hollywood. Now, we just learned the autopsy results, and police say that Joe Hollywood was prepared to shoot at anyone who came into his home. Town of Tonawanda police say the cause of death for Joe Hollywood was smoke inhalation. Officers say they found Hollywood in the basement of his Freeze Road home with an oxygen tank and a long gun. Police say he positioned himself, quote, so that he could engage any officer that came in looking for him.
Like, I thought it was a little off, but I definitely never thought something like this would happen. Not around here, at least.
Born Joseph Bernarski, he later changed his last name to Hollywood and seemed to enjoy the spotlight, often dressing up in Santa costumes to Bills and Sabres games. He was also known by police. In the last 10 years, Hollywood had 18 run-ins with officers.
A variety of different things, from disturbances to domestic trouble to reckless driving to you name it.
His final moments were also attention-grabbing, shutting down the neighborhood for hours and keeping police and firefighters on edge when his girlfriend told police that Hollywood was armed and set his home on fire.
From the initial call, it sounded as if he was just determined to die today, one way or another. Gave her that indication and gave her an opportunity to leave the home, is what it sounded like.
Firefighters say 3 gunshots came from the home yesterday morning when they responded, and they let it burn. The lockdown of the neighborhood and the local schools didn't end until his body was finally found close to 8 hours later.
A best case scenario that he dies in that fire, and that's the only person that dies. If that was his intent, we certainly don't wish death upon anyone, but he didn't take anyone with him, and that would be a success for us.
And once again, we are here live in the town of Tonawanda where some more equipment is being brought in. Once again, this home will be undergoing an emergency demolition. Police officers are also going through the area right now to confiscate any additional weapons that are on the property. In the town of Tonawanda, Anthony Kanji, News 4 at noon.
Thank you very much, Anthony.